Oh, hello, lovely people. Sorry for the technical glitch just happened. I think we are live now. Are we, Tom? Okay. Yes, we are live. Hello, you lovely people. We're waiting two of us to connect as well. But this is virtually global, and you are at the Migration Matters Festival. It's been brought to you by Konimusic. I'm your host and cultural commentator of the night, Ayşe Balkose, and I'd like to thank Konimusic for asking me to present the show to you. It's really exciting this evening because we'll be presenting and introducing you four incredible musicians. Um, I think I'd like to. I'm waiting for the musicians to appear, but if they don't appear, I will just carry on chatting. So today we have four musicians from four different countries who has been living in the UK. Three of them are live with us, and the fourth one is going to be from recorded tape, recorded live at her living room of London House. So we have Arash Sabet from Iran, singer and songwriter. And he is based in Sheffield. We have Mina Salama. He's a singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist and composer from Egypt, and he's based in Doncaster. And we have Millicent Chapanda. She is a Shona singer, cultural representative of Zimbabwe, Shona people, and she is based in Birmingham. Before I start having in-depth conversations with our musicians and start listening to their journeys through their songs with their own stories and with their own way of describing it, I like to just get a little bit of information about who they are and what they do. Tonight, each of these musicians is going to be playing two songs, and in between the songs, I will be interviewing or chatting with them. I have running order. So according to the running order, my first musician is Arash Sabet. Hello, Arash. Can you
Hello.
hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So good. Thank you.
Oh.
So for me, the land is so much about the music, or music is so much about the land. And Arash is from Iran, and I'm from Turkey. And Iran and Turkey quite close. We're neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And Arash is from the north side.
Yes.
He's for me. He represents the traveler, the ashiks, the griot of that land. Speaks about their journeys, their love of life, and also the stories they hear. So I like to hear about your story and in which languages you sing your song, and what do you sing? What's the story of your songs?
Yeah. If I talk about language, the main language in Iran is Farsi, or
Mm.
known as Persian. Uh, by so it's like a main language, but as maybe each part of Iran got different languages. Like north of Iran, on the Caspian Sea side, there is like this state called Gilan, and like Gilak people, and
Mm. So
our
you are one of the Gilak people.
yeah, and the mother tongue or mother language, if I
Mm.
say, is Gilaki. Uh,
Mm.
and yeah, and normally my songs are like a mixture of Western and whatever I've got in my head from Iran. It could be folk, it could be, classic or whatever. And but the lyrics are always like Gilaki or in Farsi. So
And
this,
do you write your own songs? So is that
uh,
your lyrics and your music?
not always my lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes some more got connection with some friends. They send me some lyrics. Sometimes I ask some like famous poems to use their uh, stuff, and but all of the songs are written by me, or I do cover some other songs as well. You
It's
know.
it's great. It's great to keep that connection with your own culture, because the culture is something. Uh, Something is on the move. Culture changes when we change, when the
Yeah.
times change. And when I hear you sing, you have this. For me, it's so Anatolian, rocky throat, bass kind of singing style. I can hear it, and it's just so much like a homecoming.
Mm.
And I think I've just spoken a lot. I think we'd love to hear some of your songs
All
now.
right. This one is called Traveler. Actually, like in Gilaki called Radavar, and in English we can translate that to traveler. Well, kind of traveling like a person who travels to find freedom, to find love, and like peaceful life. It's about that. بیه کسانه امره فوتونی مازاده زمین دیمسه تا مردم چوش روشن نبود می تاسیون رهایی دوری میدی جور بود ای تنگم جاوجی ویریستی جاجی بیه میم را میباله بگی مینام دخان بگو میاخان میم را بخان آزادی ویریستی جاجی بیه میم را میباله بگی مینام دخان بگو میاخان میم را بخان آزادی نم بیت کوچم با مرد روجم ده کشت چرا ده بوست در فیدن بار جنگینن دارو شال مارو زنن هرا خوشی دو تون بونه می چوش مسو مو تو بال به بال رادوار ویریستی جاجی میم را میباله بگی مینام دخان بگو میاخان میم را بخان آزادی ویریستی جاجی میم را میباله بگی مینام دخان بگو میاخان میم را بخان آزادی ویریستی جاجی میم را میباله بگی مینام دخان بگو میاخان میم را بخان آزادی. Thank you.
That was fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Arash. I'm just like checking. I might have a little. Oh, that's great. It was fantastic.
Thank you.
Is that your song?
Yeah, that's a original song, and I've got this song in my SoundCloud account. hopefully I get a better quality of it so I can put in, in the Spotify and those kind of stuff.
Yeah, because you have singles on Spotify,
Yeah, I have
and
quite few. Yeah.
just everybody, lovely people, you should go and listen to his singles on Spotify. That was Arash Sabet, and my I'd love to carry on with my other musicians, but when I'm looking at my notes, I'd like to apologize because I forgot to introduce you, our fourth musician, who is not live with us, but recorded two songs live from her living room, and now we'll be playing them on record. She is a Haymanot Tesfa. She's very special as with the other musicians, and she sings in Amharic language, plays a krar. It's like a I think it's five string harp, kind of Ethiopian harp. And now, according to my running order, can I have Millie with me, please? Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Millie. Millicent Chopanda. She is from Zimbabwe and she based in Birmingham. And she's going to play us her. Okay, I practiced it. Mbura. Mbira, is that correct?
Mbira, almost there. Well done. Mbira.
I practiced it.
Practicing, yes. Mbira.
So that's the correct one. It's not going to be, yeah, I won't be able to say it another couple of years, possibly. She's very special. Her instrument is special. The way she sings is very special because it is coming from ancestral connections and coming from a spiritual landscape of music. I'd like her to introduce her very ancient instrument.
Okay. We, the Shona people from Zimbabwe, have the Mbira instrument, which is a very sacred instrument. And tonight I'm going to be playing two different types of Mbira. This one is called Nyunga Nyunga, and it's a 15-key instrument mounted on a wooden board, and it's already got its sound box for amplification. And later on, I will also play our Mbira Dava Zim, and I will show you, because later on when I play it, it will be inside a calabash. And again, mounted on a wooden board. And we've got the metal keys, which we call the tongues. And we play by plucking with our thumbs and our right index finger only. And the little hole you see there is where we put the pinky in.
Okay. So you play the bass and the high notes at the same time.
That's right. The left thumb will play all these keys here, the bottom bass and the top. So it's got a lot of work to do. Whereas the index finger will play from here. I'm not sure if you can see from where you are. And the right thumb will play the three keys just before you get to the other side. Yeah.
Of course, I mean, the way that it works is the way the vibrations of the keys, the resonance, they create this really interesting, rounded amplification of notes. And the notes when they get together, the notes they create is not really very common in the Western scale, I think.
So Westerners will find it very difficult to associate or understand the scale on this because it's they're really tuned to one's feelings, the different tribes, the different people from Zimbabwe. So we have different instruments that are tuned in Mahororo, Nemamsasa,
So it's like if I had a little bit of a knowledge by just listening to the instrument, I'll be able to guess which tribes they are from. You think? I can't, but if I had
if you spend enough time, then you would know that this is probably from Motoko, from Harare, from a different part of Zimbabwe. Yes, because all of them, they're really tuned to the different dialects, if you like.
That's so interesting, like different dialects of the instrument, the same instrument, that you'll be able to, I won't be able to because my ear is not tuned to hear the differences.
We're also talking about tuning. Each mbira has got its own tuning, really. So it's not like all the other instruments that you can tune, like the guitar or the piano. So if I want to play a different tune, I would have to pick up a different mbira in a different tune altogether. This is where I was getting back to the different dialects, the different tribes, you know.
It's fascinating for me. And as a Shona singer, Shona is a language of the Shona people.
Yes, Shona is one of the many languages that we have. It's one of the main languages, really. We've got Shona, Ndebele, we've got obviously English, which was brought to Zimbabwe by the colonizers, which is why we speak English, of course. And I won't go, that's a different topic for another day. And we've got Ndau, we've got many others. We've got about 11 languages in Zimbabwe.
I love our audience to hear the amazing, I can't pronounce, but I'm trying. I'll try. Mbira.
Mbira. It's a very accessible instrument, by the way. Most people really shy away from it, and there's so much discomfort when we talk about Mbira.
Why is there a discomfort?
It was demonized by the settlers. They didn't understand. Back to that sound, that interwoven, intricate sound, because we connect with the living of with the world of the dead, and the living are connected through the mbira.
Is it true that you use mbira as a messenger to carry your messages, almost like the wings of the spirits that they'll take your messages to the gods? Or am I visualizing in the right way?
Yes, you are. You are in a way where we connect with the ancestral realm, connect with our ancestors, those who have been here, those who have gone to another place. We know about death. We shouldn't be scared of death. And we ask them to intercede for us because they know our life here, how we've lived here. So they are closer to the Creator, or whoever she is, whoever it is, whatever it is, who created us, and they know how to heal us, how to comfort us, how to guide us, how to correct things. And this is how we pray. This is our religion. This is our tradition. This is our culture. And it was misunderstood, but we love it.
Yeah, I mean, there's many indigenous cultures. I think there is this very strong connection to the vibration and the sound, and connecting with the ancestors, and not connecting with the creation is the everything, isn't it? And everything is works through the vibrations. So it's great to be able to hear from you with your instrument.
Thank you. And this is a prayer song. Most people will recognize Nyama Msasa, but I've added my own words with a bit of a twist, just to show who I am and what I am, what I believe. Thank you.
Oh my God. Okay, I just have a little bit technical issue. I'll be back.
Song.
Okay, thank you. It just really felt like there was an orchestra behind you. It was just so incredible from one
Those were the
instrument.
ancestors. Those were the ancestors. So each time we perform, it's a ritual. We record them. They're always with us. They never leave us, do they?
I absolutely believe you, definitely. My homeland is blue for me because I'm coming from a coastal area. The sea is in me. But when I was listening to your prayer with your words, which I love to know what you said, what it means. Um, I just saw I just saw this red land, and I don't really know anything about Zimbabwe and the land, the places you come from. But I saw this redness, and I saw immense sky with beautiful yellow orange moon. That was just so incredible. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for appreciating it. Yeah.
So what was the prayer? What's your lyrics?
Still talking to the Creator.
Yes.
To intercede for us. That's what I was just singing about. Baba Venga, Ringirai, look upon us, especially in these times of this COVID pandemic. We need some sort of hope. We need healing. We need comfort. And music does that, really. Music covers all those places where people are depressed, people are ill, people are lonely, people don't know whether this is going to come to an end, whether, we will come out right. But I'm sure all this will make us better people, patient people, think about others, see how we are all connected right across the world, globally. And we are all human because we are all being affected by a common disease.
And our prayers with songs is going to bring the resolution. I think that's the way to do it. To meditate, to find our own inner strength and connect with each other, with spiritually and musically.
That's right.
So that was great. Thank you very much. I'm going to carry on with my running order, and the next artist I'd like to introduce you is Haymunot Tesfa, and she'll be with us with with her video. Okay, let's get in. Now Haymonat Tesfa. I think her album is available and it's called Loosening the Strings.
ክብር ተመስገን የኛ ጌታ ከጧት አንስተ እስከ ማታ ክብር ተመስገን የኛ ጌታ ከጧት አንስተ እስከ ማታ ክበርልን ክበርልን ክበር አምላኬ ክበርልን ክበር መድኃኔዓለም ክበርልን ክበር ኢየሱስ ክበርልን ክበር መድኃኔዓለም ክበርልን ክበር ኢየሱስ ተመስገን ልለው ቸር አባቴን ቀኘት ባደርገው ማሲንቆን በበዛ ጤና ተመስገን የእኛ ጌታ ከጠዋት አንስተን እስከ ማታ ክበር ተመስገን የእኛ ጌታ ከጠዋት አንስተን እስከ ማታ ክበር አምላኬ ክበር ወነ ክበር መድኃኔዓለም ክበር ክበር ኢየሱስ ክበር ወነ ክበር አምላኬ ክበር መድኃኔዓለም ክበር ክበር ኢየሱስ
Okay, thank you. And that was Haymanat Tesfa from her London home. And she's from Ethiopia, based in London, and she sings in Amharic, and that was an Orthodox hymn. Tonight we are going through a landscape of a spiritual journey, individually, how we connect this life and how we express ourselves through our emotions. And especially if you're an artist, if you're a musician, it means that you have a lot more understanding or tuning into the natural force of creation, which for me, which naturally binds you to understanding about something else or the other energies around us. So thank you very much, Haymanat, for being with us. Now my next guest is very special. Well, all my guests, all my musicians are so special. I also personally worked with Mina a number of occasions, and here, welcome Mina Mikhail Salama from Egypt and based in Doncaster. Hello, Mina.
Hello, Aisha, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you? You are with your oud. So Mina is a just give a little brief introduction. But it has to be brief, otherwise it could have just taken him a couple of days to explain everything that he's capable of doing. But he's a multi-instrumentalist. I think he plays maybe 6, 7, 8, 9. Or any kind of instrument that you give to him, he'll just learn to how to play it in a very short time. He's now doing his MBA in Manchester. He plays with a couple of different orchestras in the UK, and he's now going to play some oud to us, I believe.
Yes, this is an electric oud, by the way.
Yes, there's different types of ouds, and we're listening to electric ouds. Is it kind of like a Coptic oud as well?
No, there is a Coptic oud. It's related to the Pharaonic era, but it's like ancient instrument, and it's more similar to the saz and the buzuk.
I see. So oud is also quite a traditional instrument in Turkey. So it's very dear to my heart. It resonates with my DNAs. So you are from Egypt, and what are you going to be playing now for us?
All right, I will play a Coptic song in Arabic. And it's about someone lost his way and tried to find his way.
So just before you, sorry, I'm cutting you, but just before you start, would you like to tell us very briefly what a Coptic is? Because they might have, I didn't know what a Coptic is until like 5-6 years ago. So they might have a couple of our audience who don't know about Coptic Church as well?
All right. The Coptic is, you can say it's the civilization which came after the Pharaonic era. And the people who was Copts, they were like, you can say it's ancient Egyptian, and it's more related now for a Christian in Egypt. So there is Coptic Christian Orthodox in Egypt, and it's one of the traditional, ancient traditional churches in the world. And the Coptic, there is a Coptic language. Um, you can say it's like extension for the hieroglyphic and demotics. Also, there is hymns in Coptic language, and some of them may be related to the Pharaonic era, so it's very valuable as it's still in the churches until now, and in the liturgies. So it's, you can say, some of them from 1,000 years.
So I guess it's something to do with the how you pronounce the words in that kind of era of language, or how it sounds creates a different connection with the universal force or with God. So is
Yeah.
that? Mm.
You can say yes. It's like the Coptic language is very ancient, and its letters is not that difficult. Some of them may be similar to the English letters, which we know now.
Okay, thank you. And I mean, Mina is an incredible musician. I think I just like to close my mouth as soon as possible so we can enjoy his music.
Thanks.
Wow, thank you. This was Mina Mikael Salama with his electric oud. And how is your new project? I think last time I heard you played for a Disney movie.
Yes, it's I have contribution in last Disney movie Aladdin, Disney movie, the new version. I played in the soundtrack. I played Nay, which we will listen today as well, and I shown as a canon player.
Isn't that fantastic? I mean, it could if I could have just pointed out at the sounds with my finger, I would say that that's Mina playing Nay, Mina Salama from Doncaster. Thank you. I think I'm gonna try to carry on a bit quicker from now. I've just realized we have 45 minutes left, and thank you very much, Mina. And we'll be hearing your beautiful name. Before that, oh my God, I was just forgetting about it. What did you play? What was it? What was the lyrics? What did it say?
Yes, as I said, it's like it's Coptic song, and it's in Arabic words, and you can say it's about a person who lost his way and tried to find his way
Yeah, of course.
by God.
Of course. Thank you very much. Now, I'd like to connect with the Millicent Chapanda again, and let's hear her second song. Hello, Millie.
Hello, I'm back again.
You are back again. We are so glad seeing you here again. So what do you have for us as a second song?
I have another game. Well, it's more like lamenting really about our troubled hearts, a troubled soul. Yeah, it will speak for itself.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I'll play on Mbira Zavadzima. I've already mounted the Mbira inside the gourd, the calabash.
Calabash is the outside skin.
Outside skin, yes.
Yes. It creates the vibration, it amplifies the vibration, is that correct?
And we also have shells and bottle tops. Bottle tops because we are a landlocked country, and bottling companies, well, we've got loads of them in Zimbabwe. And
very political.
Yes, very political, I know.
It is.
Okay. Anyway.
I love it. I love it. Definitely. I mean, if you're going to make a statement, that's what you do.
All right.
So let's hear Millie Chapanda.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. That is Millicent Chapanda. And I just want to edit at something very quickly. All these musicians, these incredible musicians that you've been hearing are available for bookings, for your festivals, for your, I don't know, maybe you want to create an album and they're going to be perfect players and creators. So yes, through Konimusic. That was really, really, well, I love it. What can I say? So that was another prayer, I'm thinking.
Yes, another lament, another prayer. Yeah, just talking about how you feel. Sometimes you just don't have enough words, but you just say any kind of words that will give you relief. We use a lot of metaphor as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of throat singing.
Yeah, definitely. I can relate. Well, I can hear that. And also, it's really interesting to hear that all these four musicians, all of you are have a different type of throat singing. You're all doing it, but it's all different according to, because of your cultural way of singing, I think. I really relate about the how you sometimes the words not enough, because I'm a first generation immigrant in the UK, and it took me a couple of years to get used to the language. So
yeah, the feeling is mutual.
yeah, so when you're somewhere and you don't have the language that the place has been speaking, you just start focusing, or you just started to connect with other ways to express your feelings. And they can be prayers, or they can be just words or sounds.
Yeah, and music is a very good platform and space to just express yourself. Everybody can relate to music. Everybody can understand music. You can tell if somebody's happy through a song, with the words and how it sounds. But then also sometimes it can be a happy song, but someone else can interpret it how they feel, how they hear it. Because as individuals, we understand and we hear music differently. And it comforts us, it moves us to a different place, it gives us joy, it gives us hope, as I said before, it heals us as well. And it helps in reflection, in prayer. Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you very much for being with us, Mini. And I like to carry on to Mina, because we are just talking about the healing qualities of the sound. I think Mina Salama is going to be playing us some ney flute. Ney flute is especially a spiritual instrument around the world. Is also reed flute, which is for the Sufis. It's said that when you become empty, you're like a reed flute, ney flute. Divine can start play you, but you need to let everything go to be able to vehicle to instrument of your own self. So it's going to be amazing to, can we connect with Mina? Okay. I think he's just having a timeout. Can I connect with Arash? Oh, okay. Mina is here. So, hello, Mina.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's so nice having you here. And I think you're going to be playing us some ney flute, and there are different types of ney flutes.
Yeah.
And what are yours?
Yeah, I'll show you 3 different ancient instruments.
Go for it.
And we'll listen to each one quickly. So this one, the first one is the ney. The ney is an ancient Egyptian flute from the Pharaonic era. So you can say more than 4,000 years ago. And we still play it until now. It's made from the bamboo, special wood from the Nile River. And it's empty tube. This is what the magic come from, because it's without any whistle or something. So let's listen to its sound.
This is ney one. The ney
Yeah.
one.
This is the ney. And second one is the kawala. It's very similar to the ney, but it's different in instrument. Its sound is a little bit different as well. Let's listen to it.
Kavala is what mountain shepherds play to the sheep in Turkey.
Kind of, yes. In
Yeah.
Turkey, it's known like kaval, by the way.
Isn't that the same?
It's similar, not
Similar, but
exactly the
different.
same. Third one is younger. So it's called Armenian duduk. It's from 3,000 years ago. And you can recognize its sound from the soundtracks and in the movies, I mean. And its sound is very beautiful. It's
Guys, we are time traveling with Mina. So I was almost thinking that was kind of our chat part, and you are going to play something for us. So that's why all the way my video was on. So are you going to play something for us too, or
yes, if still we have time.
huh?
If we still we have some time, if you'd like.
We have time, and we have exactly the perfect amount of time, because these breath instruments that are literally making me feel like an empty universe or a sky. It's so meditative, and it's no doubt that why so many spiritual cultures has been using them into their through their ceremonies or rituals.
Yeah.
So I'm taking myself out, and this is yours.
All right. Okay, I will play for you an old Egyptian song called El Halwa Di.
That was Mina Mikhail Salama. Thank you very much. Mina, what are you up to? What is new happenings in Mina's world?
All right. These days I'm working with Professor Rupert Still in Chinese album for electronic Sufi music.
That sounds
Something
incredible.
fantastic. And in the moment as well, I am working in my research in ancient Egyptian music, the Coptic music and the Pharaonic music, through replica of instruments, ancient Egyptian instruments. And actually, it will bring a lot of discoveries for the music world.
Wow. What kind of discoveries you think?
All right.
Oh,
Uh, something about the system, the music system for the Pharaonic era. As long as we have some material for the Coptic hymns still in the church, in the liturgy, the Coptic church. And we have replica of Pharaonic instruments like the ney, for example, or the Coptic oud. So we can know the system, the scales of the Pharaonic era.
wow. Of course, I don't really understand that much, but it sounds so mouthful. It sounds like incredible, and I'd love to hear more at some point. Maybe when in depth, in more depth. But I just want to say something very quick. Uh, what Mine is talking about, what he's doing right now, it's such a like him being a accomplished musician and a composer and doing all these. He's also a first generation migrant, and he's doing all these, doing his MBA after learning English here. I think this sometimes we do, it's so easy to forget that there is different type of migration, and one of them doesn't come with a language in the bag. So congratulations for all your achievements.
Thanks.
Anything else would you like to add to us?
If you'd like to listen to Kawala,
Yeah, go for it.
I will play for you a very special hymn. It's called Golgotha.
Mhm.
It's a very old Coptic hymn, and there is a research in the moment. I'm making a research in the moment and how it's related to the Pharaonic era. So it's you can say it's kind of the funeral hymns, and you'll listen to two sections. First section is very sad, and because they were using when they were going to mummify the king, and the second section is joyful because they were expecting a new life for this king.
Are we having both sections or just the second
Yes,
one?
yes, and this is the same concept for the Coptic Church. They use the same hymn in the Good Friday about the death of Jesus and the resurrection as well.
It's yours. All is yours.
The hymn is Coptic, of course.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen who are watching us, the virtually global. That was Mina Salama. Thank you. And I'd love to speak with each musician for about at least an hour. But we have 15 to 20 minutes left, so I have to go to my, with pleasure, next musician guest, Arash Sabet, and hear about his music, his guitar. Maybe he'll be playing harmonica, and I want to hear his journey and what he's up to now, and what does he want to say.
What can I say?
So,
Like when I see these musicians, first of all, I have to say this because like all these three musicians we seen today, and we had amazing like instruments and amazing talent. Because I'm not full-time musician, I work somewhere else full time, and when I've got time, I do a bit of music. The life, when the life is changing, you can't, do anything about it, and this is what it is at the moment. But uh,
you
when
sound amazing. You have your life in your music.
oh yeah, yeah,
I can hear. I mean, it's all different, so I can't compare it. It's your soul, it's your journey in your music, and yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
carry
yeah,
on.
yeah, absolutely. Like as I said, like uh, when I've got free time and want to do my music, I'll try always. I'll try my best to give some message, even if I cover some other people's songs. Uh, I have to have that kind of connection to it, and then got some message. Sometimes I think maybe with these messages I can make something better happen, something change in a better way. Maybe this is what I always think about. Anyway, this song is a cover song. I've just recorded the cover and released few days ago, called Aftab Karan Jangal.
Okay, what does it mean?
Yeah, that Aftab Karan Jangal is so like interesting. It means uh, some people who like plant sun into the forest, kind of like bring the light into the darkness or something like this.
Well, we always need dark through our cracks into our darkness, and we all have those little darknesses somewhere.
Yeah, this
That's
one is
beautiful.
yeah, this one is a bit political. Happened like something happened north of Iran, 1971 in Siakal, and some like I don't want to go through every like old story, but they were like left wing, left supporters, if I can say, left wing
Yeah.
supporters against the king that time before the revolution, and this song is for those people who's been killed by the government of that time, and it's available on my Spotify as well and other places if anyone wants to listen.
I think we all will want to listen to it. You have such a unique way of expressing your own journey. It's not that you just want to make things beautiful. It's coming from somebody who's seen the dark, and who 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 voluntarily and forcefully, maybe just grabbing onto the light. That's what that's what your voice is, and
Yeah,
it's priceless.
thank you. سر اومد زمستون شکفت بهارو گل سرخ خورشید باز اومد و شب شد گریزون گل سرخ خورشید باز اومد و شب شد گریزون کوها لاله زارن لاله ها بیدارن تو کوها دارن گل 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 آفتابو میکارن تو کوها دارن گل 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 آفتابو میکارن توی کوهستون دلش بیداره تفنگ و گل و گندم داره میاره توی سینش جان 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 توی سینش جان 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 یه جنگل ستاره دار جان جان یه جنگل ستاره داره یه جنگل ستاره داره جان جان یه جنگل ستاره داره سر اومد زمستون شکفت بهارو گل سرخ خورشید باز اومد و شب شد گریزون گل سرخ خورشید باز اومد و شب شد گریزون لبش خنده نور دلش شعله شور صداش چشمه و یادش آهوی جنگل دور صداش چشمه و یادش آهوی جنگل دور توی کوهستون دلش بیداره تفنگ و گل و گندم داره میاره توی سینش جان 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 توی سینش جان 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 یه جنگل ستاره داره جان جان یه جنگل ستاره داره یه جنگل ستاره داره جان جان یه جنگل ستاره داره. Thank you.
Thank you. That was Arsabe, and it just it was so, it felt so innocently powerful. Yeah. Thank you very much for sharing its story with us too.
Thank you to having me.
Oh, I wish I could do this every week and give you an hour and a half or stuff and talk about more music. But I think we have only 10 minutes left, and just before I'll ask everyone to say what's your last word, we have Haymanot Tesfa's second video, and she's going to be singing in Amharic language, playing her krar, in the Ethiopian scale, ambasal. It is again an Orthodox hymn, and it's going to blow our minds away because her range of voice is it's so incredible. She's effortlessly changing from one octave to the other one, and it yeah, it doesn't feel real. I feel like I can just do it, but I cannot, and it's kind of impossible for me. And I'm talking too much. It's let Harmonot to sing for herself. This ambassador.
ሲወስዳ ይታወቅ ሲመጣ አይሰማ አይሰማ ሰወዶ ለሰው ሞቼ አምባሰል ነው አሉ አምባሰል ነው አሉ ግሸን ደብረ ከርቤ አምባሰል ነው አሉ አምባሰል ነው አሉ ያው የፍቅር ማተቡ ግማደ መስቀሉ ግማደ መስቀሉ ግማደ መስቀሉ የአምባሰል ላይ ቃል ከነብሎ ያደረ ከነብሎ ያደረ ያደር ኧረ ማር ይለዋል ኧረ ማር ኧረ ማር ይለዋል ኧረ ማር ኧረ ማር ይለዋል ኧረ ማር ይለዋል ኧረ ማር ይለዋል ኧረ ማር ይለዋል ኧረ ማር ኧረ ማር ይለዋል ኧረ ማር ኧረ ማር ኧረ ማር አንባሰለን ቃኙ ቃኙልኝ በቶሎ 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 አልተደላደለም ልቤ ወዳጅ ብሎ አልተደላደለም ልቤ ወዳጅ ብሎ አልተደላደለም ልቤ ወዳጅ ብሎ አልተደላደለም ልቤ ወዳጅ ብሎ
Thank you very much. That was Haymanot Tesfa, and her album Loosening the String is available if you'd like to purchase it. Now we're about to we come to the end of the show. It's about to 9:30 now, and well, for the last time, I'm going to introduce you with the musicians who's been with us tonight, and I say bye to. Would you like to add last thing? I'll round it up in this way. Millicent, would you like to have a last word? Add something?
Well, I just want to say colorful lives matter, refugee lives matter, lives in limbo matter. It's about humanity, love, peace, respect, a lot of empathy. That's what we are, is a human race coming together for one common cause. And I would like to thank the audience. I know they're out there, virtually global, watching us. Thank you very much. And I would like to thank Konimusic for organizing this behind the scenes, all those people behind the scenes, Tony. And I would like to thank Migration Matters for setting this up, and my wonderful, wonderful colleagues, the beautiful musicians you've just heard and seen all the traditional instruments. What a world we live in, where we can share and just have music in different languages. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you.
That's so fantastic. That was Millicent Chapanda. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. And word is with Arash Sabet.
Right. I think, as Miri said, like, it's very nice to be even online together and share some music and enjoy the time like that. But I'm just gonna thank everyone I can't remember everyone's name and stuff like that. But everybody who helped this live show, this festival to happen, this is very nice, to see some people, especially, for us as migrations or refugees, asylum seekers, whatever. When we see like someone are listening to us, someone, or that's very nice to see. Um, and I just hope good things happen for everyone. Love, peace, freedom, uh, just good things. Anything else, just good thing. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. So sharing everything you said as Arar Sabet. And we have Mina Salama.
Okay, of course, I want to thank you. Thanks for Migration Matters. Thanks for Konimusic, Mr. Tony Powering. And thank you for, thanks Aisha as well, of course, and all my colleagues, the musicians. I thank you for letting the world listen to our music and our sounds. And I think it's a good opportunity to know more about different cultures and different music backgrounds.
Thank you very much. That was Mina Salama. And I'm sure Hamana Teswa is sharing the same feelings with all of us, with all the humanity, with all our audience. And thank you very much, the musicians and our audience and all the background technicians and the people who has been putting a lot of work for us to get together, to be able to have an opportunity to raise our voice. Because sometimes it takes a lot more than we can imagine to be able to hear. And this is Virtually Global. You've been watching at the Migrations Matter Festival, brought to you by Konimusic, and I was your host, Aisha Balkose, and would love to hopefully see you at another time. And we hope you enjoyed it. Please leave us messages and yeah, let us know what you think. Okay, good night. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Bye.
much for joining us for this Migration Matters Festival online event. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to make a donation, please visit migrationmattersfestival.co.uk/donate. Your donation will make a difference. Thank you.